Okay. Here we go.
I see you got it.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt.
I called that.
Her away on the Isle of Mists.
Hey, Nix! I have made a lot of progress. I played for 3 hours in the afternoon, and then I played for like 4 hours. And I was looking at my videos. I was editing, well, started to edit stuff, and I went, oh crap, there was an episode where I started to kill the king. Or anyway, to start a deadly plot, which is the quest to kill Radovid, I think his name is, the insane king of Redania. So there were some distractions, and I wound up fucking off and doing something else. And I have completed GWENT except for 2 cards, I believe. Thaler has one of them, and he does not appear until after a deadly plot. So I'm going to complete that quest, get the Geralt Witcher card for GWENT, and then go to Skellige, because there's apparently one on Skellige that I did not get, and I don't know how to get it. So, first things first, some distractions is the main quest of Witcher 3. Yes, this is true. But I did all of the fighting. I found all of the blueprints, except for the ones that are level 34. For the Witcher, or diagrams, not blueprints. For the, what do you call it? The Witcher gear. I crafted enhanced feline gear, and I was using that for a while. I'm still using some of it because it's pretty damn good. The cat set. And I crafted the level 34 Wolven set. Not Wolven. What's it called? The Forgotten Wolf set. I think it's going to look rad. Right now we're wearing the armor that we got from Joanna? I think her name is Joanna. So that's what this is, and it is pimp. However, the level 34 Forgotten Wolf armor is better, and it increases the signs by a ridiculous amount. So when I get to level 34, I'm going to be using that. Unless I get a... Oh, I also found out that crafting the Griffin armor to enhanced was a pretty bad idea, because it's not anywhere near as good as the cat armor, which is lighter armor. Good morning, Jill. How are you doing today? And I'm probably going to break it all down. I wound up selling the white tiger armor because it's not that good, and it is ugly. But I kept the swords, just in case I want to look cool, because they look like katanas, or I think they're called kantos, are the short blade katanas that are straight. Katanas have a curve to them, and these are just straight katana style swords, so I think they're called kantos. I don't remember. Correct me in the chat. Anyway, Griffin armor turned out to not be so great, and upgrading the cat armor was a hell of a lot better, and upgrading the master set of Forgotten Wolf armor just looks far and away. I don't think Griffin armor master set would be anywhere close to the master set of the Forgotten Wolf. I crafted some of the Wolven armor, and by the time I was done with all of that, I realized that I had spent over 15,000 gold crafting all that stuff. Because it costs money to break stuff down to get the parts needed, or to craft pieces of that set, or to buy them. Because I was dumb and wanted some silver meteorite plates for one of the armor pieces, and I just bought one, and it was 600 gold, and I went, oh crap, I'm stupid. I can break down gear for only 200 gold and then use that, or craft stuff for like 30 gold. So I also found out that candelabras sometimes give you silver. So all that junk that I was selling, because it's labeled junk, can actually be used to craft this elite gear. Anyway, that's what happened today. And if we look right here, I am down to 14,000 gold. I also upgraded to level 28, so I gained 2 levels since last time we chit-chatted. And I opened up some more mutagens. Now, this is insane. I have my Ard almost completely maxed out. Oh, it is maxed out. My Ard is maxed out. I rewatched yesterday's stream, so let's go. We're gonna go. Nick says I'm just hanging out with the chat and talking about how pimp Geralt is. Ard is crazy strong. I do like melt armor, but I'll switch this out when I'm fighting bad guys, monsters. I'll take this off and put the Ard on. So I got an Ard on for that skill. It's ridiculous. It blasts out in this massive sphere. Have you dabbled in DLC territory yet? Yes, I've been to Skellige. I did a couple of those quests. All the house gears have benefits, and their curses mainly. By the time you can craft them, you overlevel and can get pointless fast. What is this? You mean crafting gear can get pointless fast? But I've already got the master level set. So anyway, if I'm doing quests where I need to talk to people, I will use this. Like I have to switch this on right now because I'm gonna go talk to guards. So we can get rid of, what is this? Is this the Igni? Okay, we're not going to be throwing fireballs at people, so we're going to switch off Igni. And I also found that the fire stream, the turning Geralt into a flamethrower, that skill sucks. It really doesn't help. It's better just to do a flame blast and then back away, let it do its work, either with the melt armor or get them to stagger enough that I can hop in and take them out. Anyway, let's get going. And I do like the fast attack sword, or the fast attacks for the sword. I have been using that pretty much the entire time. I don't know if cat armor makes me faster, but it seems like I attack faster in this gear. Oh, we're gonna go talk to Gregor.
Looking for Gregor.
You found him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Been expecting someone. Let's take a
Did he
walk.
take his hat off in the interim? Looks like he did. Continuity error.
Nice job decorating your guard
Oh,
post.
I also did all of the...
By
Well, I'm
orders
up to
of our
enhanced, like I
gracious
said.
and merciful
Enhanced for the
ruler,
armor gears. I haven't built all of them yet
What
because
was
they're
your crime?
extremely expensive to build,
All
all of
the
them.
rights of Pele
And
from
I
a village
completed
nearby.
all of the fist
Get
fights
some bloke
up
the
to
wrong
Skellige.
advice. Bloke's
The last
mate's
guy I
informed
fought
on it.
was
Nay,
Durin.
held a grudge
I
against
believe
the
his name
noble
is
Accused him
D-U-R-E-N,
of witchcraft.
called the Tailor.
Just
And he was
humans
the
each other's throats.
champion
That's
of
not none of its
Novigrad,
fault.
level 27. I'm only level
Who do
28.
you think set down the
So
laws that
it
mean
was...
folk hang for
I
such
did beat him, but it was a hell of a fight. He has a very quick jab that I can't block. I'll hit him, and then I gotta hit him twice and back away, and then he has a haymaker which dazes me, and then he'll come in with that quick jab. So it was a really fun fight. I do like boxing. Serve a king you despise? No, let's down to business.
Let's talk.
I don't want to give him shit.
Must know why I'm here.
Take it, it's about our cobbler friend. Yeah, he came through here on his way out.
I do have
come
some
back
quests that do have the
Patrol went
DLC
out
marker on them.
Reported an abandoned
I don't know what
cart
they
on
are
the
yet. I
road.
haven't
Aimed to go out
gone
and
into
see
any of
if
that,
it
but I
is.
have done the DLC
Couldn't
that
get
goes
away.
along with the
Thanks.
main story,
Good enough to start
such
with.
as
Farewell.
playing with Siri. Giggity.
Hold on. You got a pass? Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I got one.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
I didn't pay attention to any of that. That Ikimara decoction is pretty ridiculous. Oh, you okay, bud? Having a hard time there? Any good GWENT games? GWENT! Yes! I completed all of the GWENT. Except for a couple of players. But I did the Masters tournament. Beat everyone soundly after building up my deck. I did, was it yesterday? What is today? Today's Thursday morning. Monday I got a bunch of cards, and then Tuesday I went around just getting every single card I could. Those are just wolves. I don't care about them. If they were monsters, I'd go teach them what fur. In any event, I did save the game right before high stakes. Well, we can look. So right there, I saved the game before playing any of the players, and I just walked right over them. My Nilfgaard set is just, it's too strong. And I only lost one game in all of the matches. So there's 4 matches you play. You play against a dwarf. You play against this, sorry for misspelling it. No, that's fine. I don't care. I didn't say anything. There is a pretty lady who turns out to be a Nilfgaard spy. If you enter DLC questline, prepare to finish it on in that territory. You'll not really be able to return until you finish it. Oh, good morning, big ship. Welcome. So there was the dwarf, or it might have been a Doppler. I'm not sure. He grew mushrooms, and then we played a Nilfgaardian spy who was masquerading as a lady of high society. She was difficult. She played Nilfgaard as well. The first guy played Squirreltail. Wait, no, he played Northern Kingdoms. I beat him. She played the Nilfgaard. I beat her. Then I played an elf, and he played Squirreltail. Then I got in a fight with him afterwards because he was so pissed off, and I was not prepared for that. So he almost killed me. But it is a very small area to be boxing in. Level 27, I believe. And hit really hard. But I wound up beating him, and then it turns out that the money was stolen. No, then I beat the master of the tournament, who played the monster set. And I had 2 Scorch cards, plus a whole lot of spies. So he only used one of the spies, and I think I had 18 cards in my hand. And that's the only time that I lost, was I let him go ahead and take the first game, and by then he was down to 7 cards, or something, 7 cards, and I had 18. So the next 2 games in that match, I just walked all over him. So we can go back to high stakes and play if you guys would like. We're not going to do it on this stream because I want to get through these quests. I just thought I would add that since Jill was curious about Gwent. After we do a deadly plot and complete this quest line, we will be going to the 7 Cats Inn and talk to Thaler, or Thaler. Find the shoemaker's wagon. There's a little hut. Ah, that's a bandit camp that I freed. I assume the wagon would be on the road. This looks like a wagon.
Cart doesn't look damaged. Strange. Need to look around. Might find something.
Like stealing all of his stuff. Poor guy. Oh, hello. Is that a wolf? Yep. Yeah, here, I'll show you the art, because it's insane. It's a radial blast.
I like that silver.
Yeah, come on. Ow. There more coming?
Not bad.
Alright. I'm just trying to steal from this merchant who I'm trying to protect. You need to leave me alone. There's another one over there. Alright, let's get rid of you two. Here. Level 1 wild dog took a broadhead bolt right to the face. Aha! A clue.
Wonder where its wearer is. A shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right trail. Wonder where its wearer is.
This dude just started tearing his clothes off as he ran away. They do that a lot in this game, it seems. So this, if you look in the top left-hand corner...
A shoe.
Yeah, I know.
Something tells me I'm on the right trail.
There is, well, it's below my health bar and below my toxicity level. My toxicity is at 50 because I use this thing called Ikimara decoction. And every time I land a blow, I get health back. It's pretty damn overpowered. I fought a level 29 rock troll and rocked him. He did manage to hit me in the face with a brick, though. It's kind of... I believe it's his poo. See, when you fight a rock troll, they reach behind themselves, and it seems like they're going to throw a rock from off of their back, but because of the way they reach, it looks like he craps in his head. Is that on the rock troll? That appears to be a rock troll. So, okay, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, is he a good troll? Yeah, he hit me right in the face. This is pretty ridiculous. So we're gonna try and be friends with this rock troll.
Greetings.
Calling them rock trolls monkeys. Yeah, they are monkeys.
Away go with you go.
Away go with you go.
You did pick me.
I can see that. Just wondering how
he's got a fetish.
Is wound up here.
He's been watching too many Quentin Tarantino movies. He's got a thing for feet now. Shoes aren't mushrooms.
Shoes don't sprout from the ground. You see who left them behind here?
Speak no log. Oh, anger get Og and Pog.
Og and Pog. Those your friends?
Finderinger's great Og Pog. Human finder on big suited cart. Suited big like so.
What did they do to this?
Yeah, he's got a new website called Only Shoes.
Have to take. They're over.
Beat him?
Nah, no. Body mans, stringy mans, blach. Oggy make mans suited make. Frog, pog and rog suited make.
Okay.
So long. Troll cave must be nearby.
He's just having a good time. He's smelling the shoes and just living his best life. There's the entrance. It appears I've already been to this cave. I have gone through a lot of the game. What's this? Come on, you can climb that, Geralt. There you go. Master crafted cavalry saddle. I've already got that. The negotiator. There was a bar called Sonny's in Arlington, Virginia, right on Wilson Boulevard. I used to go hang out there. Sports bar. Pretty nice. Let's get this going. Anyway, the, oh, probably should have used my Witcher sense before walking in here. Quest update a deadly plot. Oh, it did move further, okay. Find the shoemaker in the Troll's Cave. The operator, it was the general manager, also owned the bar, which I thought was pretty cool. It always seemed like a nice dream to have, but apparently it's a lot more trouble than it's worth. He was from England by way of India. Was a huge cricket fan and had a cricket bat over the bar that he had actually used to play when he played cricket, and it was called the Negotiator. That's Og and Pog. What's going on here? I thought we were supposed to be killing a king, but now we're off doing this bullshit.
Taller? should have known. Who better to teach trolls how to
If
cuss?
you pair only shoes with only feet, you
Carol, my
get
God,
only
been
joy.
bloody years.
But OnlyFans knows how to.
Oh,
Relax, Og. This
We can work
bugger's
on that
an
one,
old
but-
friend of mine.
bugger Fredo, go!
I tell you, if you pair only
Soup
shoes with
roll.
only feet, you
Make
get
for an
only
awfully
walk.
veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the
There's
blind
Fowler.
bastard. Naught but skin and bones.
So you're feeding him shoes, are you?
Well, gentle trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
Tell her no go. Tell her sit. Sit ass down. Tell her suck cock shoesies me.
Come on. Yeah, we'll
I
we'll
can
try to
see
negotiate.
the
I don't want to fight
friends.
two rock trolls. I like these guys. I don't
Needs
want
to
to
come
kill
with
them.
me.
Blood nowhere Tyler go. Tyler shoesies makes.
But I need him.
Tyler's here stay. You shoeses got. Og shoeses got not. Rug got not. Pug got not. Tyler shoeses make. Tyler go.
He wants them to make them shoes. Yeah.
Now let's all stay calm. Taller will be back. He just needs to come with me.
Goose Rabba, Goose
Now,
Rabba.
Get some leather for your shoes.
Listen to Geralt. He's telling the ploughing truth. Look at your feet.
I love these
They're
guys.
fucking mammoth. Need a damn bale of leather to make shoes for them. Understand? Me and Geralt will get some cocksucking leather. Then I'll come back and make you
They're almost as
bastard shoes
obsessed
for
with feet as
Shoeses pug
Quentin
for.
Tarantino is.
And rug for.
2 pairs for each of you gnarl pricks.
Tyler go. But back come must.
Knew you buggers were good mates. Sit tight. Be back in a bit.
I hope he does come back.
You have a way with
I was ready for a fight, but, you know, whatever.
you.
What else we got in here?
On thorns, and vice versa. Besides, witches are sterile.
Just happen to be passing through.
Nothing here.
Send you to find.
Are you still talking?
Dijkstra.
Mean they've not forgotten me. That's nice. Though I am grateful you came to get me, Geralt.
There's stuff running around outside. What are you doing, dude? Come on.
It's been a while. Fill me in.
Nilfgaard fucking dismantled the Temerian Secret Service in one night.
Oh.
I barely escaped with my life. Proceeded to drown my sorrows till my liver screamed bloody murder.
What do you do now?
Grassroots work. I hang about the area, watching, listening, asking questions, and recruiting new agents.
Life treating you all right?
Bit like a potato beetle. I keep quiet, stay out of trouble, and live on fucking potatoes.
Farewell.
Yeah, I do. Most of the fucking time, thanks.
I like this guy. He reminds me of Tomby. We found Tomby in the video game. Nick says, well, it's an RPG, so you could choose to myrtleize him. I just said I don't want to kill him. I like the rock trolls. I don't want to fight him. It's not that it's going to be a difficult fight. I took on 3 of them that were higher level than me and managed to whoop the crap out of them. Like a potato beetle. Is he Neb? Yes. Farewell. I do most of the time. Do we have an experience point we didn't spend? What is this? We do! Aha! Okay. No, not mutagens. I don't know what to use it on. I've only got one slot left. What is this? Quinn intensity. I don't use Quinn that much, but I use this. Supercharged glyphs. Enemies under the influence of Yrden lose 10 points of vitality in essence per second. Damage scales with enemy level and sign intensity. So I would need to upgrade the sign intensity as well. What is this? This is sign intensity for actually... So what does that just mean? They're stunned for longer if I upgrade this? Nix. Hey, Justin Cook, how's it going, brother? And I do like some of these things, but I don't know. I really don't know what to use because I like all of the things that I have put in my mutagen spaces. So that, yeah, I need the heightened tolerance because I use decoctions. Toxicity 0 times slows when they're about to counterattack. I like that one too. This is great. Frenzy is amazing. Each potion dose imbibed heals 30% of maximum vitality. That's I don't really need that. So we can go over here and we'll put this on, which adrenaline ensign increases weapon damage. Ooh, that was loud. Okay. We got 1 point. We'll just keep it. I don't know what to do with it. What do you think, Nix? You're my co-pilot because you've played the game. Something tells me we're going to get attacked by wolves. There are things that still have not unlocked yet. Well, no, but I've looked at all of them, and I'm really comfortable with all of the things I selected.
Thanks again, Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you buggered Og and his mates sideways. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
I want you to make the shoes for them. We promised.
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad. Dijkstra, Roach and I have got a master plan to set in motion.
All right.
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate. I plough in calm. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know. But I'm not on my own.
You see, he's not filling me in, but he has good reason, and he's being a decent person about it.
Right.
Yennefer and what's her name, Kira, were like, "Oh, I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to tell you." Like, fuck you then.
So long, Taller.
Oh, Nix, we also screwed it up with Kira when she was like just continually being a bitch to me, and I was being nice, and she kept being a bitch, so I'd had enough of it. I basically told her to fuck off. Now I can't recruit her, and that is the second quest that I have failed.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.
Yennefer is kind of a bitch, yeah. She wanted to sleep with me, and I told her no. I'm going to stick with... Oh, that's it. Track quest, playing Thaler. There we go, we're going to play Gwent. Hmm?
Did I hear right? Word is you like to play cards.
I like to play, period. Dice, cards...
What I mean is, you need to spread the points, spin the points... Spread the points wisely, and in some cases, if you choose so, you might want to keep some points. Well, I could pay 1,000 gold and get the potion to respend them. I already did that once. It's 1,000 gold, so that's nothing to me. You laughed at that part yesterday when I said no to her. I'm like, ah.
All right, let's play.
She was pissed. She's like, I'm going to get drunk. Go to hell, Geralt. It's not that you're not pretty. I'm dating Triss. Yeah, this is a crazy strong deck. I should get rid of one of these guys. Let's get rid of you. And there's another card I wanted to get rid of. I can't remember. But there's a lot of medics and a lot of spies, and all of the regular units I have are 10 or above. Or 10 or hero cards. Yeah, Vesemir, you can go. Sit out. So we got 24 cards. 4 of them are spies. 4 of them are medics. And then there's the Scorch card. This is going to be crazy. Damn it, Boosh, you need to recruit them all if it takes a little bit of sexy time. Pants down, buddy. I can recruit Yennefer. I can't recruit Kira. That's a strong hand. Jesus. What's he playing? Scoia'tael? Let's get rid of... We got 3 medics. Let's get rid of one of the medics. That's awesome. So we can get rid of you. We can hopefully get them back on the board when we use our spy, which we're going to do right off the bat. And if he uses a decoy to take the spy and then uses it against me, I will burn it first, then replay it. Oh no, let's... Oh, yeah, okay. Did I pick the right one? Yeah, okay, watch this. Yeah, he did not play a medic to drag him back out. So, I'm going to use my Nilfgaard ability and take his card right back. That's so cheesy. Oh, he passed, did he? Well, first thing we're going to do is kill all your points. Play him again. Get 2 more cards. And we need to... Oh, there's another one. So he'll have 20 points, not before marriage. Oh, I slept with Kira, and then she lied to me and used me, and I didn't like that, so I told her to F off. Alright, we have 17. That's not what I wanted. I almost passed. That's good. So we could use this guy. Huh. We only have... Yeah, let's use that one. So we're tied, but we're Nilfgaard, so we're going to win the match. BR back gonna try to crash my PC and get some coffee? Crash your PC? Why are you going to do that? My turn. Let's see if he burns this card. If he does, we have 2 more medics. That's the card I want right there. Geralt of Rivia. And to match him, we're going to put out Ciri. Justin Cook says, Jill, you got this? Ooh. Now watch this. I already used this card once to get rid of his muster card, so we're going to use it again. Peace. They're all dead. The Nilfgaard set is just too strong for what I've done to him. There's no way he can beat me. Double the strength of the range combat. Good for him. I also have a Warhorn, bud. And we have 6 more points in our down pile. Let's see, I have 2. Alright, we're going to play Yennefer. We're going to get our guy out of the down pile, that guy right there. 6 more points. And he's done. Easy peasy, and now we have Geralt of Rivia in our deck. There are 2 more people somewhere in the world that I have to play.
Nope. Hey, know any other players who are good? And what's more, have good cards?
Been hearing a lot of late about some prick named Lambert. Supposed to have an evil fucking deck. You might know him, actually. He's a witcher.
I already beat him. We're gonna see if that does quest update, and yeah, Geralt of Rivia, awesome. 25 experience points. Is it gonna update the quest? Nope, it's not gonna give us that quest. I think it's because we already beat him. We're gonna go to our Gwent deck real quick. Put Geralt in, and remove. You can go because you're a fat fuck. That deck's just too strong, man. I got a strong deck. Quest. So that was it for a deadly plot. We got some Skellige missions to do here. I thought we were gonna get to kill. Yeah, we're not gonna do any of those yet. Oh yeah, I picked up a quest to kill a dragon. Brothers in Arms. I guess I gotta do all this. So this is... Talk to friends who could help you defeat the hunt and ask them to join your fight. Right. Maybe we'll just go ahead and do... Brothers in Arms. I don't understand why I can't collect them all. Enchanting. That's one of the DLCs that he was talking, that Nix was talking about. We could do a race. I haven't done any races yet. Lord Undvik. Yeah, we got to do these 2. Oh, we can go talk to Dandelion. I was saving this one for you guys. Hee-ho. Just head straight down to the Hangman's Tree. Running through the forest in the nighttime on foot. Instead it was Roach. Oh, let's check out Roach's new saddle. I did get him a new saddle. Hey, bud. He still gets stuck on trees like an idiot. Come on. Come on. Come on. It still does not look as good as the Nilfgaard. The Nilfgaard saddle. I really like that saddle. It's pretty awesome. There's the Hangman's Tree, so we're going to ride about 20 yards, then hop off. The only reason I called him over was to show you guys the new saddle. It's not as impressive. The Nilfgaard saddle's all gilded and has these armor plates on it, or armor studs. I know the ladies like some armored studs. Now I found out I can't sell crossbow bolts anywhere, and I've got like 100 of them. I crafted a whole bunch of the explodey ones. Those are awesome. And I didn't record finding the diagrams for all of that Richard junk, because it's just running around, and several times I was like in the spot but could not find it. So I was walking around a cave or a castle for 15 minutes looking for the damn thing. And that's just not entertaining to watch.
I serve the eternal fire.
Never heard the legends of the White Wolf?
And let's see what this poof has to say. Do I need to put anything in the chest?
As well.
Doesn't look like it. No. These are exploding bolts. These are awesome. So as the creature is falling out of the sky, whether it be a forked tail or a siren or something, sirens have titties, by the way.
I'd give you a discount. You look fucking amazing.
Hello, Dandelion. You're a bunch of ladies of the evening wandering around.
What was that
of
about?
course.
She spat in my face. Or might as well have.
So I'll hit something
and the
flying
wit was
around with
hacked.
one of the
Can
bolts.
you imagine? Wit is my
And as it's
forte.
falling, it will burn.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing.
And then
on
it
me.
lands on the ground and continues to burn.
Save it.
And why don't
Pretty
you
cool.
save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just
You need
one
some
pitch.
money.
I need coin.
Of course.
So, if you happen to get a
Aren't
break
you a
between
Viscount or
drowners
something? A
and
Duke?
ecamajigs,
Archduke?
maybe
What-
you can help an old friend out.
Get a loan from
Maybe
Vivaldi.
the Vivaldis would give you a loan. I'd vouch for you.
Funny you mentioned that. I went to see Vivaldi. Know what he said? Witchers are no good as guarantors. Risk of premature death
I don't
is
believe you.
way too high. But
40 minutes in,
I
we
have
get to
another idea.
Titty's word. Yeah,
I dated this girl once, Sophronia.
they do have them out.
That's a
so.
name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And
As I
Daddy
was
dear
questing
would
for
never
cards,
refuse
I
his
met up
daughter
with
dear
Zoltan, and he
fate.
said there were 3 cards in the area that he
We
really
can
wanted.
borrow the coin from her.
And I wound up just keeping them for my deck. He didn't seem to have a problem with it. Sophronia rings a bell.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this
Yep.
the woman?
Why don't you go
abandoned
borrow the
without
money
saying a
instead of
word?
trying to rob me?
Stepped out for a bottle of wine.
Anyway, I
never
was talking to
return.
Zoltan. I did a couple of missions to get these cards for
Well, I
him.
bought
One
that
of them
wine
was
for
to
a
get a
reason.
dwarf drunk
Long time ago.
and
that.
chit-chat with him about old
Been away
times.
a while, sure.
And I went upstairs to go
Which is
rob
why I
him,
need
and I did. I took all of
to
his
draw
stuff
on your authority.
and came back downstairs to
You've
chit-chat
got
some more.
you know.
And as
No
he's
matter what you
talking,
might think.
through the window outside, it's a little below street level, this dude just comes over, pulls it out, and starts peeing right behind the guy's head.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate
Oh, someone
party.
came in. I heard it.
But with a touch of help from you,
And they left.
I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Oh, God. All right. Yeah, come on. Let's just do it.
Fine, but
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me
Oh,
outside
during that
Sophronia's
quest,
at
I
sunset.
did come across another Quentin Tarantino reference.
Oh,
See,
my
this
Newman
is
left me this last
ladies
night.
walking around in their panties.
He never given me nothing but floppy diddly. You don't
Who are
know
you?
how to give, you can't
Aren't you
refuse.
too old to be out
I'd
whoring?
give you a discount for heroic
Aren't I
deeds,
too old
but
to be
madam,
out whoring?
Well, you
This
know.
is my house. Is he dead? Oh, he's drunk.
what's he schemed up this time?
Anyway, I found another Quentin Tarantino reference. One of them is this blacksmith. His name is Hattori, and that's a reference to Kill Bill Volume 1 with Hattori Hanzo. He is the bladesmith who crafts the katana for Beatrix. There was another one earlier that we saw. Is this the right way?
Holy moly, you're a
Yeah. Anyway, there were 2 Redanians sitting there chit-chatting, and one of them said, "We're gonna have to bring out the Gimp," and the other one said, "Gimp's sleeping," and the first guy said, "Well, you have to wake him up now, won't you?" That is from Kill Bill. And for some reason, the third one I came across
So good to
escapes
see
me. I need a prop.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My. Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know.
I'm gonna beat someone with
Dandelion
it.
claims it's essential.
Probably Dandelion.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Well,
Thanks.
Where did you pull
I'll
that
try
from?
Not to damage it.
Where did I put it? Oh. Updated. Capital A.
just look at the freak.
Can I just jump over this? Yep. Sorry. Pardon me coming through. Just landed on that guy's head for no reason whatsoever. God, what was the reference? It's really bothering me. My freaking memory's not been so good since this surgery. It didn't have anything to do with my brain, but I did have quite a bit of trauma. Oh, we need to be down there anyway.
Mushy poulets.
Rich townsfolk? Is that who we're supposed to talk to?
What brings you to me?
Oh, at dusk. Ooh, mistletoe. I'm gonna kiss someone. Nope, wrong button. Oh, Jill, there were lots of ladders. You would have been happy.
Do you see what I do?
Is this not dusk? Ah, there we go. PMSL.
Finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves.
You told me what that means. I
adventure-filled
forgot
romance
immediately.
novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Okay.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it.
Oh
right
my
away.
god. That's it. That's your plan.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
Now he's going to go around telling everyone that he beat up
Any
Geralt
kind
of
of plan is
Rivia.
better than none. Written your lines already,
You've
Oh my
written
god.
what?
so you know what to say during.
Piss
the
myself
performance.
laughing. Okay.
Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Ugh, you're such an asshole.
stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
This is stupid.
Not so fast. Drop
What could go
your
wrong?
sword, scoundrel.
Oh,
This is your
look at
first
you.
and last warning.
Dandelion!
He's a
Tis
dandy,
I,
all right.
Though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No one calls you that. I
No,
should have said Crimson Asshole.
that.
Damn.
Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin. You shall regret the
He better
day
give me
you were
part of
born.
that loan.
You're better
Come
than
on.
Go on, Dandelion! I mean, Crimson Avenger!
Oh, I chopped his head off by accident.
I've been hit. Ow!
To the
It
house,
might have been from the
quickly.
anesthesia.
He
They
shan't
gave me
get us
propofol.
there.
They knocked my ass out hard.
Eternal
What's
fire!
up,
What
Justin?
do you want from
Fortnite
us?
player.
Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
I should have called him an asshole. Alright, now we run from the guard. 1 experience point. Oh, we've run off. Are we still wearing the mask? No, good. Meet him in the morning at the Rosemary. Rosemary. I don't have time for this. Where's Big Ship? Did he hear that? Is he here? I got the Sapinzo. Pissed him off. He was watching this, what's it called? Playing It Straight. These two guys were arm wrestling for the love of a woman. It's actually for $500,000. And one of the guys, his wrist or his elbow snapped. And he was talking about, like, you know, all the things he won't be able to do now. And I said, he'll never make it in the army. And then I was like, shut the fuck up. Oh, we gotta wait for... Yeah, that's right. We'll wait over here. Oh. It took off our sword, right? Yeah, it gave us a blunt steel sword. Oops. There we go.
What are you doing? Not enough time already.
Just hopped out for a smoke.
Just your arguing.
Seems they can't decide on a colour.
There we go.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
I don't care.
What are our choices?
Why did I say that?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Say something.
Let's do a boudoir.
Boudoir seems like a better fit for cabaret. Just don't go overboard on stuffed upholstery.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
That poor girl in the background has an allergy to pants. I'm all for it.
Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Zed! That's what it was during the quest to get the cards. One of the guys I had to...
action. And so quickly.
I had to brace him for the card, and I went to his house and he was dead. I went and talked to Zoltan, and she's... Oh my god. Hello. There's a butt.
Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
Zoltan said, and? I said, I found a guy named Zed. And he said, who's Zed? And I said, Zed's dead, Zoltan. Zed's dead. That's from Kill Bill. Or, Pulp Fiction, sorry. I don't think he's a rational person.
Are we talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope you're...
He's never missed your performance.
He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Probably out spreading herpes again. Harpies, I said. I said harpies. There's Zoltan. Zoltan's my bud. What's up, buddy?
Zoltan?
Get out.
I don't want to do that yet.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan.
Now, Nick said he was going to go get some coffee and he'd be right back. I do have to ask him, can the game be completed if I don't have Kira? He said I need all of the people to go to Kaer Morhen for the Wild Hunt. But I messed it up with Kira. I didn't know that beforehand.
Eternal fire burn away your sins.
Idiot. So yeah, I intentionally messed it up with Kira because I didn't like her anymore.
Wind's howling.
What are you doing, you bonehead?
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me.
I wonder why.
Hold on. What are you doing here? We were going to meet at the Rosemary.
You didn't show.
But you didn't show.
Exactly.
Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so
Oh,
nice.
stay on topic.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly.
Ugh.
Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
You should know.
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Then why were you banging on the door if you know there's a spare key? Yeah, how do you know about the spare key?
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary in Time. They worked on the dance numbers. I composed.
So
I don't believe you.
Polly's not one of your...
I never
Said the man in
mix
bright
business
purple.
and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
What an insufferable piece of crap.
Fine. Let's find the key.
I'd rather just ard the door down.
Find anything?
Yeah, under a rock right here.
Not here.
She wouldn't leave it just lying right on this thing, would she? No, it's in there. Under a bucket, that's a better place. Sitting right on a bench is kind of stupid. What's all this then?
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down.
It's a
there
boudoir,
This
not a
is
brothel.
Clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Shut off, or I'll split your skull.
That's not going to work out too well for you, bud. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. We're trying to get her to be on our side. Oh, I may have messed it up.
Chances.
Stay out of this, freak. Before this ends with you getting your head smashed in.
But I do like to
Gentlemen,
fight.
Please.
There it is. One word too many.
I do like to fight.
This is... That's it. Son of a whore. Let's end this.
One more haymaker right to the face.
Sorry, dear.
That was another thing when I did all
Geralt
the
can
fighting
get carried
quests.
away
I
at
fought
times and-
12
You know,
guys,
maybe it's for the best.
I think.
I felt no
I lost
pity,
count. I got in a
no
lot of
remorse
fights.
as I watched you brawl.
I got hit
Can't help but think
twice
I've no
before
actual
I
feelings for
fought
Hubio.
the boss, the
You're
final
not
guy.
mad?
No. Grateful.
I got pretty good
I
at
believe
fighting.
I needed a shock, not unlike that one.
That
to
last guy
understand
had
that
very
what I
different
had with Hubio,
tactics than
well,
what I was used to.
it
He
wasn't
threw a
working.
haymaker that would stun me and then
I'm
get in
ready
those
to
quick
try
jabs.
something new.
I'd gladly start by choreographing your review.
Excellent. Then I'll see you at the Rosemary in time.
Thank me. Thank me. Let's just get back.
We should get back to the Rosemary. Priscilla's probably worried.
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across.
Boy,
the
am I glad I got you guys roped into this
Got
nonsense.
some serious explaining to do.
I'm talking to the chat there. I'll get the placards.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary. Priscilla will have my head.
Really?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
Gerald is just so sick of his bullshit. We have our delusion active. I wonder if Nick's is alright. He said he was going to destroy his computer and get some coffee. He should have destroyed his computer by now. Yeah, there's a bunch of ladies in there. What's going on in here? Locked.
Tis a dog's life.
Is this the brothel I saved earlier? I don't remember. Oh. This doesn't look like a brothel. Yes, it is. So, there were some guys from Skellige who were kind of like Vikings. And I saved this lady. And her employees, let's call them. Hello. I just wanted to look at the pretty ladies real quick before we continue on our mission. Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat. This is so entertaining. It's really not. It really isn't. What the hell? That's a weird looking guy. I don't know if anyone was paying that much attention, but I completed a hell of a lot of Witcher contracts, just running around slaying monsters. That was pretty entertaining content, but it's not the main quest. Just a bunch of side missions. Hey, bud. Uh-oh, he's got a sword. Oh, you guys have trashed the place. Something tells me you're not here to make me a placard.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
I can't let you do that.
Not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Well, if I kill you...
You're not gonna rob
I'll
him.
be first.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
Hey, get away.
You'll regret this.
Come on.
You'll never learn.
Turn around, girl. I blocked that punch. What is happening? Oh, God. Please don't die.
That's enough of that.
Got him. Backish. 3 crashes in. I'll give up after the 5th. What are you doing to your computer?
Tell me what you want.
Oh, yeah, Nix.
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing.
Have I broken the game since I told Kira to buzz off?
Same place as always. Vehicle butter state.
You said
Losing his last
you need
crowns at the
everyone
races.
to complete the quest for Brothers in Arms.
Could have said so right
And
away.
she was removed from that because I failed. Alright, talk to Rotlick. Gross name. Dogabuds. I've met them.
Trouble?
More like vulgar butts. since we're running around, let's save our progress. Oh, they burned some more people in the town square. Freaking Redanians. All these weird names, and this dude gets Fred. It's like that post I read on Twitter that said, who would name their kid Gilbert? What woman wants to make love to a guy and say, "Oh, Gilbert"? This guy named Gilbert posted under that, "Fuck this post." Ooh, there's some exclamation points that were there that weren't there before. Oh, there's another thing I wanted to do with you guys. Giggity. Where is the camp? Oh, there it is. Ah, the House of Respite. There's a quest over here. I want to know what's going on in here. The House of Respite's motto: a soldier does not live on war alone. This is slightly misleading, however, for the club is not open to all soldiers, only Nilfgaardian officers, or those capable of passing themselves as such. I want to know what's going on in here. So we might see some nudity, and there's a quest that popped up right there, right next to it. We're going to go check that out after we're done doing this nonsense for Dandelion. Yes and no. Yes, if you focused on that quest. No, technically you can go without recruiting anyone. Alright. Thank you. That's not spoilers. It's just, it's a question about the game mechanics. I didn't focus on that quest for her. I didn't pursue her after we made Whoopi and she drugged me. I was very miffed about that. In life, I don't like being taken advantage of, and that kind of bled over into the game.
But you shan't back out on that account, eh? Won't have much of a choice.
So I need you to make some placards. These guys were looking for you. It appears you were in debt and came up a little short. Get it? Because he's short. The beauty of RPG is that you have choices, and this game does give you proper choices. Yeah, and it affects the world. But I don't like failing quests, and I've failed two. One of them I don't really care about because Cleaver's kind of a dick.
I cannot fetch them. As a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Two of them.
You know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance.
He must masturbate a lot if he's got hands that hairy. All right.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of
I
bad luck lately.
to looking up Diggity. Never heard it before. Guess I'm a blonde. Oh, it's Giggity. Giggity, giggity, goo. Quagmire. I'll win the race.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts.
Like I did mention before, failing quests is part of the game. You'll have to do it. No. I'm going to succeed in every quest from here on out, and so far I have.
Faster.
Will you run? Why did that take so long to start? I guess it's giving him a fair chance. There you go. I wish I knew where the hell I was going. Oh, he's right behind me. I wonder if their horses run out of stamina like mine does. Yeah, I am putting some distance between us. Oh, I hit a fence. There we go. Wait, what was your tryst choice? Oh, she's my main squeeze.
I never expected this. May I ask
That's why
what I owe this generosity?
What do you call it?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from
I
time
didn't
to time.
disregard.
Can we get those placards
What's her
now?
name? You know, I didn't disregard Yennefer, but she asked to have relations with me after the last wish.
See you there.
And I rebuffed her advances. So I don't know if she's she did seem mad at me about that, but she kind of got over it. So they're right down south. Okay. Ah, come on. Or you still have not finished that. What do you mean that? If you name the quest, I'll tell you yes or no. I did rescue all of the mages from Novigrad, if that's what you're talking about, and then she said she was going to leave, and I did not stream that part because I knew there was going to be some whoopee afterwards, and I don't want to show too much of that on stream, but I did want to watch the whole thing myself because I'm disgusting. So she stayed with me in Novigrad, and I haven't seen her since. But she said, come by anytime.
I serve the eternal fire.
Yes, I asked her to stay.
Set aflame once we're gone.
Come by the Chameleon. Grand opening tonight.
Crown in the evening. A performance by the illustrious duo.
Jim, who is a LawTube buddy, came into the chat and apparently has played the game.
Needs a minor key.
But I wanted
to ruin everything. We'll start.
All right, enough. Stop talking. I thought I was gonna.
Well.
Go ahead
Who's
and
been hard at
BRB crash test.
Bad.
No.
I thought it was just going to activate the quest if I walked up, but she
I'd
just
imagine
kept on
something
yammering.
more,
Had to interrupt.
You know, more theatrical. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the Chameleon.
I don't know why I'm asking him this stupid shit.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
I'm convinced you're not straight.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
All right. I loved her song earlier.
Thanks for everything.
Last week, I think.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
The play I starred in was just okay.
Why not?
That's my boy.
I'm not your boy, Ponce.
The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said you're fat and you smell. She did say he's rational. Let's be honest with him. That's not nice.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible.
You're upset that your computer didn't crash.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me.
Ew.
You managed to get the loan from Sophronia.
It's the crabs I got from Kira.
It wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
I think you're a womanizer.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no
A whole 6 experience points.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
He don't like ladies.
What?
Apparently he
Speak,
does.
man.
That's the word on the
She's
street.
badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Why isn't this mission done? God. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. We did get into a couple of fist fights. That second one was pretty close. I almost died there. That's a thing I don't like doing in this game, is dying.
Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Oh my god.
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable.
Oh my god.
Pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct?
It's
She uttered
time
the name
for
in a few
Geralt to
moments
get
of
medieval
lucidity.
on some asses.
I am Joachim von Gratz, head
Yes,
of
the hardware issue
surgery.
can't be
Until recently, a
tested
lecturer
because
at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough
benchmarks
of the
give
courtesies.
false positives.
What are her injuries?
So I can't
besides
prove
her
it.
eye?
A concussion,
Therefore, warranty
cranial
won't
swelling,
replace it.
incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus.
It's a
Clearly
unique
someone
type of
forced
issue,
her
so
to
it
imbibe
can't really be
caustic
replicated.
fluid.
I don't know much at all about computers. Who did this to her?
Who could have done this?
That I do not know.
Well,
I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is
We got a
someone looking
butcher.
into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Another guy that hates Novigrad.
I know
That seems
I
to be
owe you
catching.
100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him.
I was already going to
Kill
do
him.
that, dude.
Don't need any convincing. Come
Jack
on,
the Ripper
Dandelion.
running around
Let's think about
Novigrad.
what we can do.
I will take care of it.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse.
I was already
It has
going to do
yet
that.
be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
Yeah, that's literally
No
part of
need
my
to look
job, bro.
astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike
The
a
kingdoms
tumor.
do thrive on hating each other. I like Nilfgaard. Like, the game tries to make them out to be the bad guys,
Think they'll
but
let me into
look
the
at
morgue?
By
the
the
places
main
they're
entrance,
invading.
certainly not.
Like they're very
But you can
organized.
also
They
get
take care of their
inside
own
through the
people.
sewers.
The sewers.
They're not too keen on
Count
prisoners.
them often, Doctor?
You know, that's
As often as
that was like the
required
only really
for,
bad thing I noticed was
the pursuit of
they have
preventive
prisoners of
medicine.
war and they won't talk, so they just off
Alternative
them.
treatments.
But that's war.
Aggressive ones, I'm
Like,
guessing.
I'm kind of okay with that.
Interesting.
They
We
want
can
them to
discuss
seem
this
like they're
argument. Are you ready?
the nasties from World War II. I don't think so. Let's go. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued.
maybe we can learn something
I'll
from this
get
guy.
whoever
Got
did
some
this
scratches on his
Dandelion,
neck there. That's
Even
nasty.
if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
Hierarch Hemmelfart. I want to kill him real bad. I have a portrait of him that I got from a halfling or a dwarf or something. Is White Orchard Temeria? They have the lilies, and then Nilfgaard is the capital of Redania, and then there's Velen to the south, which is all swamp and monsters and drunks and idiots. But that's also the point of view of other kingdoms. You spend so
Preventive
little
medicine
time
practice
in
the
one.
sewers. What's that about?
Think.
You spend so
Sewing
little
up
time in the
drama
one
victims can
you
grow
like.
awfully
Yeah,
tedious.
that's all right.
Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud?
Can we
I tried
see,
to get
please?
the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters. Hear that?
Been
fuck
hearing it
was
for
that?
a while. Draw your weapon.
Oh, hello. Oh god, it's a water hag. Here, have this.
Come closer.
There is an achievement to burn 10 enemies with Dragon's Dream. With Igni after you use Dragon's Dream. That's what that stuff floating in the air is. Let's see. Don't walk into that. Or walk right into it. You missed. You suck. I don't think it hit. Ow. He tried to shoot me!
I kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel. Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me.
That's not good. She needs her voice.
That would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Why am I on Brothers in Arms? No. Quests. Camel Fart. Yep, that's his name. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. It changed its name. I didn't select track the quest.
Take the ladder.
Thank you. I would not have known how to do that.
This is the place.
I have a witness.
Come. The quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example.
Find the dwarven
Nathaniel
woodcarver's
Custodian.
body using
Very
your
well.
witcher senses.
We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Alright.
Human.
That's
Wrong
not
body
her.
type.
Why did I look at that? Or him, rather, I guess. I have yet to see a dwarven woman. Ah, looks like a dwarf.
Looks like necrophages got to this one. Let's keep looking.
Oh no, that's a witch hunter. I don't even know if this is the right way. Got lots of alcohol. Oh, I also, in my travels, Diary of a Fire Swallower. Okay. I found a quest to kill a vampire, and it turned out he was killing people that were drunk. It was an alcoholic vampire. Yay, a ladder! I'm complete now. That looks like a little person.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent.
Or he's a dendrophiliac.
Blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
One in the chat if you know what that is.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That
Oh,
his
you'll be
eyes
fine,
have been
Jill.
scooped
It's
out,
dead.
for instance?
It was a catacan. That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust.
Killing my kind, I
Ash,
mean,
it seems
not a vampire.
very fine.
It was a
Why
bad
did
guy
I gouge out his
vampire.
eyes? then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it's...
You're a good guy.
Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Oh, that must have sucked real bad.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Sucking on a tailpipe.
See this? Incision made into the voice
Sure,
box.
blame the cute one.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
Yeah,
It was a really messed up higher
the wound is
vampire.
too small to bleed, and there
It
are
was
signs of
it was
swelling.
not humanoid in form
Murderer-
like other higher vampires.
I believe he
which I think I'll
performed
meet in some
so the
the
victim
portion of the
wouldn't
game where you
die
got to be
too
like level
soon.
35 to get to. That sounds like a fun time. Yeah, just eating people and getting fucked up.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
He had a cesarean section.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Man,
Once fought a Zoogle up
we're
to
in
my
a
waist
sewer.
in sewage, so I doubt.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty.
Yeah, I understand.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at the scar.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises.
Cauterized.
An old injury, perhaps an accident.
Let's examine the chest wound.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
That's gross. Oh, he's got a catechist on his uniform. I didn't notice that before. Alright, stop playing with it.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student.
That's the study of reptiles.
Any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses.
Amphibians are not reptiles.
So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at that last one on the list. We're gonna go for it, boys.
Look at his hands.
I need to finish the
burns, right?
the stress test.
He was
gonna
tied
watch, but won't be in chat. All right.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Ha! That's
Doesn't
clever.
strike me as the
I hope
right
Big
time for
Ship was here
jokes.
for that.
Yeah, apologies. We surgeons.
This thing.
Different sensibility.
I think you mean this thing
And a
is
different
going
sense
to
of
be
humor.
ugly when you find it. You mean his genitals?
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Nah, let's look at his balls.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Oh,
Think
no.
there could be a connection.
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Alright.
Alright. Think
So
I
he's
know
got an
enough.
STD.
Enlighten me,
And he's missing his
please,
heart.
Because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Planting an egg in his chest. I don't know. It seemed ritualistic.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You
You okay,
saw it.
Jill?
Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be.
Welcome to The
scalding
Witcher
liquid,
3.
All centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead
Yes,
worth following.
that's correct.
Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick.
Question one, why are you such a dick?
He'll be here shortly.
Woodcarver's body. Where was
I
it
don't
found?
care if they know
It's
each other.
important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in
TMI
a workshop
overload.
south of the Market Square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver...
We probably didn't need to look at his balls, but we did anyway.
You should speak to him. Saw him
I
just
wanted to
around the
be
corner
thorough
near-
in my investigation.
Oh,
There could have been something going on downstairs.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under
Is
any
this a fire mage?
circumstances. You did, but...
They
they're
call
friends of the
themselves fire
deceased,
priests,
Here to collect the body.
Out of the
but
question.
they don't
Show
actually
them how
have
to
any kind of
wax.
magic. They just burn people
As your
alive.
reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Alright. Where did he die?
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue
Yeah, it
and
would have
cut
been
open a
your
corpse
fault.
without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer.
I'm a scientist. I was being thorough in my investigation.
Related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Does that thing on your chest get hot, brother? He's got fire right next to his chest. Look at that little candle hanging off.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal
Yeah,
Fire.
called it.
Most
Fire
are scoundrels
priest.
before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel
Before
was
he
a
donned the
torturer.
frock, he was a fuck.
Delighted especially in torturing women. Later,
I think we
Hierarch
found our
Hemmelfarth
bad guy.
appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Alright.
Don't aim to
Yeah,
press
leave him
you.
do his business.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet.
Your business is your
What will you
business,
do
bro.
now?
You're helping me out.
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
The thick plottins, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it's not such a terrible quest. Very unfortunate about what happened to Priscilla, though. Quest update, Cardinal Sins. Investigate the alley. Oops. No, go away. Investigate the alley where Priscilla was attacked using your Witcher senses. Examine the place where the woodcarver died using your Witcher senses. Find Eustace, the corpse collector. First thing we're going to do is meditate. And then we're going to look at the map. So we're going to turn back around and go there first. And then we're going to hit these two. Save! That does save the game. Auto-save, but you're right.
What happened here?
Bloody bandits can't go out in the streets no more.
So, this is gross.
You, Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I
Well-
think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
You
I don't
searched
care about that
Fabian's
other one.
body?
Well, Why, cost an eye in his pockets.
He needs
Make
new
sure nothing
skin. I
went
think
to
that
waste.
is his
I call
skin.
a
I don't
spade
think
a
that's going to
spade.
scrub off.
You rob corpses.
And I call a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you a tax collector? Piss off, mute.
Whoa! That's the first middle finger I've seen in this game. What was in his pockets, Precious?
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment, that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
To hit him.
Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
Do you hear yourself? You know what for. Dick. Alright, that's that. I should probably take a bath too. Because God knows what all was on his face when I punched him. It might be on my gloves and my hand. Might got some arterial spray.
Got a problem?
Uh-oh, it's getting wonky. It's getting wonky.
Watch it, Tram.
Hey, handsome.
That's not your stomping ground.
Whistling Windy. Who are you? Let's start from further in.
Hey, sis. That him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
That's it.
Gotta get around him.
Is he? Kill him.
Uh-oh.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down. I'm
Against
not gonna
three
hurt
guys?
you.
No, you can't.
What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well,
God, that dragon
staring?
stream and using
have you
Igni
not
is
heard killers always
ridiculous.
return to the scene of their crime?
Boosh likes
Me
big
and my
boom.
brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me.
They are
Treated me with
your
respect.
new build you made?
It
Yes.
mattered. I was looking to give up whoring.
Dragon's Dream
Pick up a
are
decent
bombs.
trade.
Then
But
they
none would take me.
explode in
Not
some
as a
smoke,
washerwoman,
and the
nor a
smoke
servant,
catches
nor a
fire.
cook.
Real nice, as you saw.
Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see?
Yeah, she's real
Lots
nice.
of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
She's
could
kind of
do
a
worse as
ditz
work
and
goes.
very
That's what I
into
tell
herself,
myself.
but so's Dandelion.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Yeah.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Alright.
Take care now.
Bye-bye
I
then.
gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Sure. Prostitutes.
Oh, my head's ringing.
A brazier. This time of year?
They were burning people. Come on, girl.
Human.
Get with it.
Priscilla's.
That's on the other side of the wall. And what's this?
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
For murder herd.
Oh, you scared?
Oh, wait. Did we miss something? We already oh, there's one little thing here we didn't examine.
Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Alright.
Will you see that drunk skag tomorrow?
I'm gonna sell some stuff to this guy real quick. I think I picked up some items in our travels. Travels meaning beating the crap out of people and robbing them.
All no need to.
No one else
Very
pushing,
good.
bro. Yeah, shush.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look.
Oh, just a little glitchy. There, you can have all that crap. We're almost back up to 15,000. I think I had 30. I got up to 30,000 in my adventures, and that is before winning the GWENT tournament, which gave. Oh, it's getting wonky. The game may crash. Oh, this is the haunted house where we had the little godling. Oh, we gotta go all the way around. Come on. Uh-oh.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You ought to come as soon as you can.
I want to see what's going on in here first. I'm already here.
It's not safe to go out on the streets anymore.
Is this the corner?
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on, come on, eh? Slowly now, lest they bite you.
I wonder if that's going to fail because I'm talking to this guy.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
You're Jewish.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to
It may cut out here. I did have it crash the other day.
So, what do you want to know?
Although I did play for a very,
Tell you
very
about
long
Fabian.
time. But when it did, it started getting hazy like that you just saw, where it was kind of, it stopped and had to, like that.
Tell me what you know about the murder.
That just happened where it got all fuzzy.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenfurt, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our
PlayStation's just slightly
Folk
warm,
gathered
it's
round
not
the
hot.
blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes.
What?
They care about some dwarf.
I understood about half of what you said.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you're a good dwarf.
At least it's not Geralt.
Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber.
Yeah, that worked out pretty
He'd
well
grab
to
the
annoy
purse,
you guys.
head out whoring.
Geralt.
Took to following one in particular.
Geralt.
He'd say, it's
Geralt.
all your fault, dirty bitch.
Geralt.
Human dish rag.
Geralt.
And other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about.
Get a little fan to blow on it when you play. I don't think that's how that works.
Dish rag.
It's just slightly
City
warm. It's not
cemetery.
hot.
She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
And Redanians are gonna burn him.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare our nourishment. Fire can drive off the horrors of the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with the eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds. Piece of shit asshole.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Alright. Sorry, bud. I don't like the dogs growling.
More blood stains, but not near enough to
And
say
something
blood to
stinky
death.
over there.
Unless
probably formaldehyde.
somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few
Furniture
stains
got
behind over. This looks like it was kicked.
There's a note. Or no, what is this?
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten.
Ugh. So it plucked his eyes out, put him on the counter, and then dragged him out and
Formaldehyde.
vivisected him.
Doubt Fabian used it.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna go tell the coroner what we found. I hope that wasn't time sensitive and we screwed up.
You're all right. Your pilot's dead.
Ah. Getting twitchy. Whoa, what the hell's going on in there?
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Saw some kind of green flame. Pretty sure the Cardinal is the one doing this, and that's why it's Cardinal Sins.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here.
Or he's in on it. I don't know if he's the one actually killing
Nice
poor,
of you.
poor
Especially
people.
given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxford.
Oh, someone high society instead of just a prostitute.
Made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad.
Yeah, but he's a lot more high profile than everyone else that's been killed.
Start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde.
Does he have herpes on his genitals?
Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals
Or
in
was
the
it
sockets,
syphilis?
then opened the rib cage and... What's this?
There you go, Jill. Exactly.
Parchment.
Let's not look at his balls.
Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Till next time, Master.
Oi there!
There should be a signpost around here somewhere. I forget where they all are. Race the Great Erasmus Vogelbud. No, I don't want to do that. Where the hell is the damn waypoint? It's behind me. It's gonna crash, I know it. That's the drama place. I'm not going the wrong way. This has got to be it, right? Ah, ran right by it. They're awful cheerful in the town square. Honeymead Works. There it is. Nice house. Their house is the size of Oxenfurt. That's crazy. Or Ox's fart. J.K. D-Book would like that. Oh, it's not loading. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Vulgar Butt Residence. No, it can't crash. It's getting, now that it's getting interesting, yeah. Talk to the guard,
What do you
okay.
want?
I would like a back massage.
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
We're gonna use trickery. I'm gonna brain rape you.
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all.
You're in danger.
I
Come
gotta
with
see
me.
Mother.
Quick, take
Her
your
life's
dress
in
off.
danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
Yeah, we
I'm
can
hunting a
we
serial killer,
we can let
and I've
her
got
in on it.
reason to
She's
believe
not
your
bad.
mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods.
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts.
And their eyeballs.
So let's see how she
And he
is,
gives them
just in
syphilis.
case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
Gotcha.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on her way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt.
Yeah, that's why they're going to try to kill her.
We need to hurry.
She rejected the faith after being part of the faith, and now they want her head. Well, her heart, really. And her eyeballs.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
Yeah, so does a corpse.
Just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
She's probably dead already. Yeah.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Oh my god.
out! Murderer's still here!
I saw him.
There he is! Get him!
Any last words?
That wasn't me.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Yeah, she'll confirm.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
I bet it's a Doppler.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Told you, idiot.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
That's right.
Because
she blasphemed the eternal fire.
Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very
Steel
well.
yourselves, everyone.
She should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
I got you, girl. I'm gonna make some coffee.
Bruises, broken fingernails.
Let's fast forward through this.
Here
Oh,
it
geez.
is. Won't get away this time.
Oh, we're not gonna look at that. Okay, I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom as well. And I'm back. Saving. Ugh. You want to look at the body one more time? There she is. There's something on the bed. Crap. Sorry, everyone. Yeah. I was kind enough to turn out the candle so we didn't have to look at that. And we're gonna read this. Oh, we're going to the whorehouse. I had to. There's something on the body I needed to look at. Remember, good people, fire dispels. Yeah, we know that. That's the next victim. Yeah, that's... Keep seeing that one. Bandit with feeling, threatening crypto. Oh, okay, that's the parchment from frickin' Dandelion. Letter found on Aquinas' body? No. I guess we already read it. I don't know. Wait a minute. I'm missing 300 health somehow. At least you didn't have to check her pulse. Jill! Come on! Oh, God. Hey, where's that guard? Where's he at? Find Sweet Nettie at Crippled Gates. So, from what I think happened is this guy, who I believe is a cardinal. Is that you? Were you the one that did it?
Watch it, Greylocks.
The cardinal, or one of his associates, started off by honing his skills. It's a serial killer. This is a serial killer we're dealing with. He started off with, you know, like prostitutes and beggars, and then he started kind of upgrading to businessmen, you know, employees. Oh, there it goes.